At 12:41 a.m. local time, a Malaysia Airlines Boeing 777-200ER passenger jet took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, bound for Beijing, China. On board were 12 crew members and 227 passengers. Everything was normal. About 40 minutes after takeoff, as the aircraft was leaving Malaysian airspace and about to enter Vietnamese airspace, it suddenly vanished from radar. Military radars later detected that the plane had unexpectedly turned westward, then drifted toward the Indian Ocean. But strangely, no emergency call ever came from the pilots or the crew. MH370 was a modern passenger aircraft. Its position data was continuously transmitted to satellites. Yet suddenly, the communication systems seemed to have been deliberately disabled. This suggested that the incident might not have been a technical failure, but a conscious intervention. After the plane disappeared, the most expensive and longest search operation in history was launched. Malaysia, China, Australia, the United States, France, and many other nations joined the efforts, using satellites, nuclear submarines, and robotic sea cameras. But the result was shocking. Nothing was found. No signal, no debris, no bodies, not even the black box. Months later, on the western shores of the Indian Ocean, on the French island of La Réunion, a piece of a plane's wing washed ashore. Investigations confirmed it belonged to MH370, but the rest of the aircraft was still missing. This mysterious disappearance sparked many theories. Captain Zahari Shah's psychological state before the flight was examined. At his home, investigators found a flight simulator route similar to the plane's deviation. According to this theory, the pilot had deliberately changed the aircraft's course and crashed it into the ocean. But there was no motive, no explanation, no final message. Other theories suggested the plane had been hijacked through a cyber attack. In other words, no one in the cockpit lost control, but someone from outside had taken over the aircraft's computer systems. The plane's route was also close to Diego Garcia, an American naval base. Some believe the plane accidentally approached the base, was mistaken for a threat, and was shot down, with the incident then covered up. Another theory claimed the plane had landed somewhere. It might have been hijacked by North Korea, the Taliban, or another group. The passengers could have been held captive. But none of these theories has ever been proven. None provided a solution. And as time passed, the case was buried in darkness. On board were Chinese businessmen, Australian children, Malaysian students, babies, engineers, citizens of 14 different countries. Every year, on March 8th, the families still gather in tears, waiting. For them, there is no death, because there are no bodies. But there is no hope either, because there are no traces. In today's world, with satellites, GPS, radars, and nuclear submarine technology, a massive plane carrying 239 people simply vanished. And the question still remains, where did MH370 really go?